Right, these are all of the awesome things about Batman Arkham Knight that are currently residing in my brainium. Number one has got to be the Batmobile. Let's start with the two big features. Pursuit mode being pursuit mode, battle mode being military grade hardware on board the Batmobile. Firefly is in there. He is putting the man in pyromania. You've got to track him down, you've got to boost out of the Batmobile, and you've got to take that guy down and give him a ground pound. And then my main man, the Riddler. Let's talk Riddler trophies. This time around in Batman Arkham Knight, there's more, but there's less, but there's more. Think about that for a second. Try and solve that riddle if you can. There's underground subterranean tunnels because the Riddler knows that taking down the Batmobile is the key to getting to the man inside, the man behind the machine. Harley Quinn, H for Quinn, H for crazy. She is going completely bonkers this time around. We have got Two-Face and Penguin teaming up. The Penguin caches. The dual play combat mechanic is something that is going to drive you nuts. Nightwing, Robin, Catwoman, Batman teaming up with each of them, back and forth, back and forth. It quadruplifies the impact of free flow combat. Let's talk about the Arkham Knight himself. What a character. This is a brand new character that we have designed at Rocksteady Studios, the master and commander of the military forces that have moved into Gotham City. We're talking airborne drones, we're talking tanks, we're talking infantry. Oh, let's talk a little bit about interrogation, because the interrogation of those infantry characters, there's this, I'm not going to say anymore, but it's getting hot in here. It's getting seriously hot. So the big bad himself is Scarecrow, as we all know. The design of Scarecrow, I mean, that has got to be one of my favorite things. It's Scarecrow, it's Scary Crow. It's the scariest crow. His brand new gauntlet, so juicy, and it's got these big syringes that come out so he can like hold a milkshake and then inject it with fear toxin if that's what he wanted to do. The layout of the streets of Gotham City, this is something that we designed in parallel with the capabilities of the Batmobile. What you're going to find is not just man and machine, but machine and city intertwined seamlessly. You're tearing up the streets, you're ripping the corners off buildings. This is the driving experience of the Batmobile. Not just being the Batman, but being the Batmobile. Try and be the Batmobile if you can. Two of my favorite words, barrage and missile, but not in that order. The missile barrage is an onboard capability of the Batmobile. You build it up, you plus it up, you unload that funk, and you can take down multiple targets. That is one of the sweetest moments I've ever had in Gotham City. We have barely mentioned gadgets. We of course have got the Batarang, got Batarangs. On top of that, we've got the Disruptor gadget, which is functionality you may have seen before, but and a sweet ka-ching transforming weapon that Batman pulls out. It's so hot. The remote control Batmobile gadget. This is something that when you are Batman and you're outside the Batmobile, but you want to take control of the Batmobile, you just whip out that gadget and then whew, you switch control to the Batmobile. So you can see Batman, but you're controlling the Batmobile. Batman, Batmobile, you're over here, and remote control Batmobile. Not only do we have the Gotham City Police Station and also the Gotham City Fire Station, we have also got Gotham City Devastation. See what I did there? As you are ripping up the streets, sometimes in order to save the thing you love, you have to destroy it first. I sometimes start talking and don't know where I'm going.